All right, guys, I just got out of this trade here, this long trade. So context as always. On the higher time frame, you could see I was watching this level. I was bearish under this level, and bullish above this level here. Right, as you can see, we were holding that for 2 days now. So I had a 90-minute demand form here in the pre-market, right, and the footprint was what confirmed this trade, but also relative strength and weakness. If the weak index holds support, it's bullish, right? Bullish if the weak index holds support. So what I saw here on NQ was holding this key level here, which has been a level in the past, and it also held this pre-market. Okay, so it was in a demand zone here as well, and it was holding that from the pre-market, and it was much stronger, right? And ES had pulled back in the morning, whereas NQ was stronger at the open, right? But pre-market, it held its support, so that gave me confidence for these longs. Now, ES pulled into this. It was a 90-minute demand zone. Okay, that basing candle, drop, base, rally, pulled back into there. Okay, and if we look at the footprint now, we'll see that when we came into this level, look at all the selling. See all that? There was a lot of market sells in this area, and price couldn't go any lower, right? So when we started to break these lows here, that's when buying started to step in. So after this candle closed and I saw that buying started to step in, that's when I made my entry. And we had 10 o'clock news, right? So I did trim it. Uh, I trimmed when we got to this high. I trimmed 90% of my position when we got to this high, and then the last runner I exited here, right up here. So let's see what happens. Right now we're in a supply zone for ES, another 90-minute supply zone. If we go here, you can see that basing candle before the drop. So we'll see what happens there. All right, so just a quick recap of what I see so far. This rejection that I was speaking about. NQ actually did the breakout fail, right, which is very famous for working inside of a ranging environment. So NQ broke out of its range right where ES came into its supply zone, formed overnight, and we rejected pretty hard from there. And this level is still holding as well down here. You can see we bounced off of demand once again. ES rejected. It was not a level here for me, but NQ had pulled back into its supply as well. So the market's still ranging. Neither is really leading in strength right now. So these same levels are on watch for me. 57.70 and 57.27. This range is still want to see what happens outside of this range. If you go to the daily, I can't be too bearish yet because if you look, we pulled back to this EMA. It's an SR flip. This is a heavy resistance. Now serving as support. We got a low volume area here. This has all the right things for this to continue up, but we just need to wait and see what happens. NQ, similar story. All right, at this EMA, just gotta wait and see what happens. I can't be too bearish on this just yet, unless we break underneath here and holds value underneath it. And it's not just the EMA; it's also, the fact that we're ranging. So if we get out of the range and hold value, that could be good for continued downside. We just gotta wait and see. Um, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. See how the day ends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.